Assalamualaikum. Today we would like to talk about the second master of philosophy, who is Al-Farabi. So in the poster we attach about contribution, publication and life history of Al-Farabi. Why we choose Al-Farabi as our scholar? The thought of Islamic education, Al-Farabi lies in the presence of goodwill that will lead to good morality. From the goodwill that brings out the theory of happiness, the meaning of division is science. Al-Farabi argues that the science will bring another in the way, for the Sufi ways of passage is through the self-determination of various physical pleasures. The thought of Al-Farabi Islamic education as a rebuttal theory of science for science. In terms of the flow of philosophy of Islamic education, Al-Farabi classified into religious rational flow. That's why we choose Al-Farabi as scholar of choice.
Why we decided to do research on the scholar? This is because a Muslim scholar known as Al-Farabi has many reasons and inspirations that attract our attention to make a research of him. The first one is Al-Farabi has an Islamic-based view, especially in statehood. For an example, Al-Farabi thinks that having praiseworthy moral values and believing in Allah and holding fast to religion can achieve the best ummah in the country. The second is Al-Farabi, also a great musician. In addition to contributing to the knowledge of musical notes, he also created musical instruments such as gambus. This attracted our attention to do a study on this Islamic scholar to find out more in how he became a great musician.
Next, why we decide to do research on scholar is 1. A simple person. This is because Al-Farabi was educated with the nature of qana'ah, making him a person who does not look at property and love of the world. By describing him as a simple person can be inspiration for us research to apply the nature of qana'ah in ourselves. 2. Psychology from an Islamic point of view. Al-Farabi has studied about the soul by talking about the mind. The mind, according to him, has strength. The power includes several elements. Among them is the desire to live, take care of oneself, feeling, and others. According to him, the mind has two other parts of strength, namely abstract thinking and the strength to find something beneficial. This causes us to know more in depth.
Why the scholar is inspirational to all members? Al-Farabi became inspirational to all members because he is known as having high intellect in childhood. This is because he able to learn various knowledge. He also known for mastering many branches of knowledge. For example, he mastered in various fields in religious knowledge, including morphology, tafsir, hadith, and fiqh. And he also proficient in various branches of philosophy, environmental science, and music science, which can motivate us to study various knowledge in life. Variety of knowledge can make us become a better person in future. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with the ability to study and learn as well as teaching it to our community. That's all from me. Thank you.
Al-Farabi is a scholar who are very inspiring and the best example to all Muslims. This is because he is a person who are diligent in deepening the knowledge. Working hard in study is not a different thing for a student. Thus, scholars like Al-Farabi can be used as a lesson to achieve more excellent success. Just as Al-Farabi never stopped to seek knowledge in or outside the country, we as students also need to make it as a lesson so that we never feel tired in seeking knowledge. He is also a person who can be an inspirational people who are knowledgeable. He is a person who emphasized on knowledge, not only in the field of religion but also in other fields of knowledge such as science, mathematics, astronomy, and politics. He was also very concerned about the political issues that took place in his time. This can be used as an example because we need to always be sensitive and concerned about everything that happens and find the appropriate solution. We need to take an important role in making the country peaceful, prosperous, and fair.
Why we describe it like that in design and layout for poster? Like the poster featured, we chose a cheerful and bright design to entice people to read the information contained in our poster. Our color selection selects only 3 colors, namely yellow, red and grey, to ensure the poster look neat and not fibrous. The vertical layout shows that the poster has concise information to ensure that the reader can understand the content in a short time. We have shortened and compiled all the information, but we have made sure that the information we want to convey can be captured by the readers. We also include pictures to increase the curiosity of the readers about who is displayed. We also choose attractive fonts as well as large sizes to attract readers when our posters are looked at once. There are also small and minimal patterns to inspire the poster but not interfere with the writing and information on the poster. We hope that the design and layout we choose can attract readers to read the information on our poster.
Al-Farabi was not the earliest philosopher to begin classifying activities in the fields of science and astronomy, but he was one who explored a scientific discipline in more logical, linguistic, and musical fields. He also stands out in the concept and technique of learning various knowledge as a tool to master other knowledge. Al-Farabi also took many Aristotelian philosophies, but he did not reject Islamic values. The background of Al-Farabi from his educational aspect and most of his works were not studied in depth by Islamic scholars, causing the name of Al-Farabi not to be famous like Ibn Rushd, Ibn Sina, Al-Kindi, and Al-Ghazali. Indeed, Al-Farabi is a very great philosopher and great scientist. Many of his thoughts are still relevant to the development of human life today. His thoughts on politics and the country were widely studied as a guide in administration and governance, and even discussed at university level. In addition, his work and writing are still used and become a reference in schools and educational institutions. The contributions of Al-Farabi has given great influence in the fields of science, philosophy, and science for centuries.